Well, hey there, and welcome to week 3 of my three-part series. And today is all about the Facebook ads of everything and how it factors into automation and lead gen. So, if you've been here for the first 2 weeks, the very first week we talked about automation and why it's important to have automation as part of your business. The next week we talked about lead gen and the best ways to do lead gen and how if you're not generating leads, you are going to see your business slowly die a slow death. And then today, like I said, we're going to get into the Facebook ads of it all and how it relates to automation and lead gen. So this is Wednesday Wisdom, the day of the week, where I share tools, tips, tactics, and strategies for us all to stay current and relevant on social media to generate leads, clients, customers, and sales. Oh, excuse me. And so today, again, is about the automation with Facebook and lead gen and how it factors into your business. If you are not familiar with me, I am Cecelia Faye Morris, also known as the Digital Marketing Maven, and I teach business owners how to build their brand and their business online using automation, AI, and Facebook so you can get leads, clients, and sales 24/7, 365. All right, so again, if you didn't catch the first two videos in the series, go back to my YouTube channel. You can catch them there. And this is the end of this series. I hope you've been enjoying it. The reason why I came up with this series is because I posted 3 questions to my email list and my group and on my pages asking what did they want to know about automation, lead gen, and now finally Facebook ads. And today I'm answering those Facebook ad questions. So as I go through this video, if you have additional questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll do a video about those sometime later on. And wherever you're watching me, give me some likes, some love, share this with somebody who needs to see this, drop a comment, and if it's YouTube, subscribe and click that bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And with that, let's get into the Facebook ads of it all. So, why am I so passionate about Facebook ads? Well, let me tell you my story on how I got introduced to Facebook ads. I started off many moons ago, back in 2018, as a blogger. And the company that I was with at the time was called Elite Marketing Pro, and now they're attractionmarketing.com. And what they did was they taught network marketers how to use digital marketing strategies to build their brand and business online. And they did that at the time through blogging. They might still be using that strategy, I don't know, but nonetheless, it was a great intro into the world of Facebook ads. So the way it works is you wrote a blog. Inside that blog, you strategically place links for people to click and get a $27 ebook. Once they got the ebook, then the sales team from Elite Marketing Pro / attractionmarketing.com will then nurture them to get them to upgrade to the $5,000 package, which is what I did, so they can learn the advanced strategies on how to build their brand and business online using digital marketing strategies, i.e. Facebook ads. So now you got this blog that you strategically place your links in and you utilize SEO and keywords, but how are you going to get it out there? Well, you can take the slow road to success, which means organic marketing in my book, or you can put some money behind the machine and you do that with Facebook ads. So what we would do is we would run traffic ads to our blog. So what is a traffic ad? Well, in the world of Facebook, a traffic ad is an ad that you run that takes people off Facebook to wherever your destination is. Now, there's 2 types of traffic ads you can run. You can run one ad for link clicks where Facebook will send it to people who are most likely to click. I don't recommend you do that. The second type of ad you can run is an ad for landing page views. That's the one where Facebook will show it to people who are most likely to 1, click, and 2, wait for your page to load. So we will run traffic ads for landing page views, even though our landing page was a blog, but we would get people off Facebook over to the blog, and then they read our blog. Hopefully they like the content. They click the link, they get that $27 ebook, and then the sales team from attractionmarketing.com would take it over from there. So that's how I got my foray into the land of Facebook ads. But blogging is hard, right? Well, let me say this. Blogging used to be hard pre-chatgpt. Now that ChatGPT is here, blogging is as easy as recording your own story, right? But back in the day, it wasn't so easy, right? From 2018 to 2022, you really had to be creative. You had to understand SEO. You had to strategically place links, but then you could not keyword stuff your article because if you did, Google would flag it. And the whole goal was to land on the first page of a Google search. So it wasn't just about keywords, it was about understanding long tail keywords. So if you're not familiar with that, long tail keywords are keywords that have more definition, right? So if I was going to use the keyword of network marketing, that's not a long tail keyword. But if I would say career professionals interested in network marketing, that's a long tail keyword. So anywho, that's a lot, right? It's a lot with me saying it. But what I learned from that experience, I was like, if I can run an ad for people to go read my blog, to buy a $27 ebook for another company, even though I got the whole $27 and they did the upsell and somebody bought the $5,000 package, I would get a percentage of that. Why can't I just create my own products and run an ad to my own stuff? I would still get all the money, but the thing is, I can make my own upsells and I can get that money too, right? So that's what I did. So I got out of the traffic ads and instead I started running ads for lead gen. A lead gen ad is where Facebook is going to show your ad to people who are most likely going to give you their name, email, phone number, or whatever other identifying information that you're asking for. Now, I want to caution you with this because for every level of information you ask for, it's going to increase the cost of your lead. Now, most people are used to giving their name and email. That's like standard for anything. If you ask for their phone number and you don't make it optional, meaning it's required to give you their phone number, then you're going to pay a little more for that lead. Now, granted, that's a more highly qualified lead because they gave you their phone number, but you're going to pay a little bit more to get that lead. And then if you ask for address, you're going to pay a little bit more for that. Most of the leads that the people that I work with and the people that I partner with in this digital marketing space, we are selling or giving away digital products. So there really isn't a need for an address. I have worked with a few clients who have physical products, when in that case you do need an address, but that's a whole nother conversation. So from a lead gen perspective, that's where I got my chops into: one, creating my own products; two, pricing my own products; and three, running ads that are going to go to people who are most likely to, one, give me their name and email, and two, possibly their credit card number as well. Now, when it comes to the credit card piece, only 3% of the people are going to take you up on your offer the first time they see it. So you have to be cognizant of that as you are running these ads. Now, I talked about the traffic ads for landing page, and now I'm talking about conversion ads for lead gen. The next step up is conversion ad for purchase or sales or schedule an appointment. Those three, purchase, sales, or schedule an appointment, those are the highest ads on the Facebook ad food chain, but they're also the most profitable. Now, you may end up paying $12, $14, $19 for somebody to give you their credit card information. But if you're selling, say, a $50 product and you pay $19 a lead, well, you just made a profit of $31. Not too shabby, right? But there is a magic and a method to it all because, number one, you need to understand the metrics that come with Facebook ads. When I say metrics, I'm talking about things like CTR, which is click-through rate; CPM, which is cost per million, well, cost per thousand. I don't know why they didn't call it CTT, but anyway, or CPT, cost per thousand, but it's CPM. And then the other one is CPR, cost per results, and CPC, excuse me, cost per click. So you need to understand those numbers so you can make it make sense. Now, when it comes to selling a product, in the beginning, as you're testing out your ad creatives, which means your copy, your image, your headline, you can expect to spend 3 to 5 times or more on testing out your ad to find the sweet spot that resonates with your audience. So you can expect when you first run, let's just say you got an item that costs $50. You can expect to spend anywhere from $150 to $250 or more before you make your first sale. A lot of people get discouraged. They're like, oh my God, I don't have that kind of money. But really, you need to have that kind of money if you are selling a product because it takes a minute to get it dialed in. I wish I had a magic 8 ball where every time I put something on Facebook in an ad that it came back bearing fruit, but it doesn't work like that. You got to test your copy, your image, your headline, and then you got to tweak it to see what's happening. And you're probably like, well, how do I do all those tests? Well, that is a great question. Well, what you do is you create 3 sets of copy, one headline, one call to action, one image. You see which copy resonates the best with your audience. Round 2, you use that winning copy, which is the description for your ad, and you test that winning copy with your original headline and your original image, but you include 2 more images. So now you're testing the winning copy with a plethora of images with the same headline. You run that until you find out which one the audience likes. Round 3, you got your winning copy, your winning image. Now you're going to test your original additional headline with 2 or 3 other headlines to see which ones the audience likes. So now, after you finish this round of testing, which can take anywhere from 9 to 12 days, you're going to have your winning copy, your winning image, and your winning headline. However, if you are not getting the results, then you stay where you are until you get the results. So if I'm testing 3 sets of copy, and none of them is giving me the traction and the numbers don't matter, I mean, the numbers don't make sense. When I say the numbers don't make sense, for a lead gen ad, you can expect to spend maybe $1 to $3 per lead for a free download. If you're spending more than that, that means that your copy, your description of your ad is not connecting with your audience. So you need to test new ad copy. You don't move on to the next test until you pass the first test. And then when you do the second test, same thing. If you're not getting leads in the $1 to $3 range, then you're going to test new images until you get those leads in that range. So you can, I say 9 to 12 days, but depending on how well you write your copy and how well it's connecting with your audience, that can extend anywhere from 15 to 19 days, depending again on how well you are generating your copy, your image, and your headlines. So that's what I mean when I talk about the testing process and being prepared to spend money in the beginning before you see any results. Now, a lot of people get caught up in the whole spend money piece when it comes to Facebook ads. And they do that for 2 reasons. One, because they don't have a marketing budget. And if you don't have a marketing budget, I'm going to need you to question why you're in business. Every business should have some sort of marketing budget because you got to let people know who you are, what you do, and who you serve. You're eventually going to run out of your friends and family. And if you're like me, your friends and family aren't interested in what you're doing anyway. So you've got to have a way to reach a cold audience to let them know, I understand your problem and I've got a solution. And you do that with your marketing. Now, you can do the slow road of organic marketing. A lot of people have had success that way, but it all depends on how fast you want to go to reach success. There was a story, and I'm probably going to get this wrong, but I'm going to share it anyway. But there's a story that I hear Myron Golden tell. Now, if you're not familiar with Myron Golden, he is a powerhouse in the digital marketing space. He wrote a book, From Trash Man to Cash Man. I'm sure he's got some other books too. But one of his stories is about the fact that he had polio as a child, so one of his legs doesn't work very well. So the story he says is like, okay, I'm gonna go a race. We're gonna go a mile, right? We're gonna go a mile. So most people think, oh, well, you got that leg, so I know I can beat you in a mile. Well, if you're running a mile and I'm riding a bike for a mile, then I'm gonna be there faster than you, regardless of what's wrong with my leg. And then if I say, okay, well, let's do it again. You can have a bike and we're gonna go another mile. So you're like, okay, well, I got you now. Well, if you got a bike and I've got a car, guess what? I'm gonna still beat you. So he goes on and on with that story, but you get what I'm saying? It's the same thing with organic marketing. If you want to do organic marketing to get to where you want to go, you will get there eventually. It's just how long do you want to take to get there? He tells another story about a millionaire, right? So if you make $25,000 a year and it takes you 40 years to make $1 million, you're still a millionaire. It just took you 40 years to get there. Whereas if you make $1 million in a year, then you just saved yourself 39 years. And that, my friends, is what Facebook ads can do for you. So this is just a high level version of the Facebook ads of it all. I'm not going into any detail or do a deep dive. However, if you would like more information about Facebook ads and how I use them to help network marketers and online business builders build their brand and business online, click somewhere around this video to watch my other short video about Your Message Matters. That's the video, Your Message Matters, where I share with you how I help people create messages that matter, meaning it resonates and connects with their audience. So that's it for today's Wednesday Wisdom. That's also the end of this 3-part series. We talked about automation, lead gen, and now Facebook ads, and how Facebook ads puts the automation and lead gen in a nice little package to get you where you want to go. Thank you for watching. I am Cecelia Faye Morris, also known as the Digital Marketing Maven. And wherever you're watching me from, give me some likes, some hearts, drop a comment, share this with somebody you know who can benefit from this content. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe and click that bell so you always know whenever I post a new video. And I'll see you next week for another Wednesday Wisdom. That's all for now. And if you have a topic you want me to research and provide a video training on, let me know and I'll get it added to the list. Bye for now.